Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are concerned about avoiding rescue dog mistakes, you are in the right place. This advice applies to ShiChi dogs and all other breeds. I have rescued dogs all of my life, and there are certain things you should know and certain questions you should ask yourself and the shelter before taking on the ownership of any dog or puppy. Preparation is key to ensure you are making the right decision about getting a dog and what breed of dog, what size, and many more decisions that escape our attention in the excitement of getting a new dog. Know before you go is the best approach. Research is key before you rescue a dog. I am certainly in favor of rescuing dogs because it saves two lives, the dog you rescue and the dog that takes that dog's place at the shelter. My experience is that dogs are calming. They sense your mood and do what they can to be your friend each and every day. As an only child, I learned very early in life to view my dog as one of my best friends. They are loyal and deserve for us to thoroughly think through the decision of bringing a dog into our home. There are many benefits to rescuing a dog that are often overlooked. Did you know that rescue dogs are often spayed or neutered before you bring them home at a fraction of the cost to have it done at a vet? Nowadays, they also have chips inserted with your information in case they get lost. There are good reasons to rescue a dog. You can find almost any dog breed in a shelter. Big, small, a dog that sheds or that doesn't, a puppy or young adult dog, or even a senior dog that needs a home. Rescuing is an excellent way to avoid the puppy stage, where they have high energy, need potty training, and you fear they'll tear your favorite possessions into shreds. Dogs above the age of 2 to 2.5 years are well out of puppyhood and have set personalities, energy levels, and size, and usually have an established health record, which helps you make a good decision. It's a well-known fact that a mixed breed can be smarter than full breed dogs. But don't forget, there are rescue groups that rescue certain breeds if you have your heart set on a particular dog breed. Questions to ask yourself before you go to a shelter. This section is aimed toward the person who gets excited about getting a dog, like I do, and goes to the shelter just to look at the available dogs, and then winds up seeing one that is perfect, and they throw all the advice and caution to the wind and adopt that very day. Ugh. I know I've had to tear myself away from the shelter, go home and think about it, and worry that that particular dog will be adopted before I get back. But trust me, you're better off thinking about these next questions now rather than later. Do you have time in your life for a dependent family member? For instance, how much time are you gone during the day or evening? Who will be there to let the dog out to potty? And who will feed them or take them for a walk? Dogs do depend on you for water, food, walks, shelter, companionship, and as a play buddy. These activities take a lot of time out of your already neatly planned and organized schedule. Realistically, think about how much free time you are actually willing to donate to the dog. If you don't have adequate answers to these questions, You probably should not get a dog because they won't fit in your established lifestyle. Have you considered the cost of a dog? They are expensive. Vaccinations, yearly checkups, dog supplies, food, pet insurance for emergencies, a wired dog kennel for their bed or napping area and to sleep in at night, paying a dog kennel or possibly a dog walker when you need to travel, or paying extra for a flight ticket for your dog, or extra at a hotel that accepts dogs for an added fee. Here is a list of things you'll want to be sure to consider before you adopt or purchase. Temperament, gentleness, their general behavior. Does the dog have special needs like arthritis, diabetes, bad knee or hips, or prone to ear infections or allergies? Any canine bad habits like nipping, scratching, being destructive, digging holes? Do they shed excessively? Maybe you'd prefer a non-shedder. Keep in mind, a lot of dogs that are in rescue are there simply because of unexpected, unfortunate circumstances that are no fault of their own. Maybe their owner got sick or moved or died and couldn't take the dog. Some are from bad breeding puppy mills. Some have never had a home and just tried to survive. Okay, if you've made it this far with me, I am guessing you're still interested in rescuing a dog. So how do you pick a good dog for yourself and or your family? Now that you've done your research and you've established the size and age and breed or mixed breed you are interested in owning, call a few shelters in your area and find out when their slower times of the day are so that you can spend adequate time looking at and spending time with the dogs of your choice. If you have children, be sure to take your kids with you. Do choose more than one dog to have a one-on-one time alone with them. Carefully read the information the shelter has on the dog and ask the shelter personnel questions about what they know about the dog. Do they know how to walk on a leash? Are they potty trained? Have they been previously owned and in a good, loving home? Why were they surrendered to the rescue? Are they good with children? Then observe their behavior while you are alone with them. Do they handle the play session without nipping or snarling? How does the dog behave around your kids? Does the dog pay attention to the kids or attempt to play with them? If the dog doesn't seem interested in the kids at all, move on to another, more gentle, playful family dog. It's wise to visit the shelter and then go home and think about owning that particular dog. Do you have a doggy door big enough for the breed? Have you established where your dog will go potty and how they'll get to their potty place? While all of this preparation before adoption is a useful way to plan, you will find there are still unexpected behaviors or temperaments that come up that you have to work through with your new dog. For instance, I adopted a 1.5-year-old Border Collie Aussie mix. After about 2 months with this dog, I really wondered if I could keep him. He was so busy all the time, and my friends would cringe when he'd run up to them because they knew he was going to start jumping on them like a pogo stick. I could not seem to stop this behavior, no matter what I did. 6 months into owning him, I honestly thought I'd had enough. He would also run circles around our house, and he eventually wore a muddy path in the new planted golf green well manicured grass. Another dog I adopted was a full-blood miniature schnauzer. I adopted her for much less cost at a rescue group for schnauzers. She was 3 years old. I thought she was beautiful and the perfect size and color with long eyelashes, and she seemed so calm. The owner of the rescue warned me that she had emotional problems and didn't trust anyone and was depressed. She had been mistreated at the shelter. I felt sorry for her. Not a good reason to get a dog, but more importantly, I wanted to give her a chance at a happy life. I negotiated to take her as a foster parent for a couple of months until I could make a choice. That would give me enough time to observe her. It was the saddest behavior I have ever seen a dog exhibit. She sat in one place with her nose right up against the wall. She never looked up at us, never approached us, or showed us any interest in being friends. I also worried because she wouldn't eat and was losing weight. I struggled with this dog until the 2 months were over and decided to keep her, even though I hadn't had any kind of breakthrough with her. She obeyed Sully, the border collie I described earlier, but she didn't have a clue what I was telling her when I'd try to teach sit or stay. After Sully passed, it's almost like a light bulb seemed to shine in Gracie's mind. She mourned Sully with my husband and myself, but within 2 weeks of his passing, she was paying closer attention to me and trying to understand commands. After a while, and a lot of effort on my part, she trusted us fully. She'd even do the play bow and wag her tail to play, although she never really figured out how to play. It was wonderful to know that the years I had spent observing her, gently training, being consistent, and providing a routine schedule, and rewarding her accomplishments with treats and the love were all worth it. I hope I've helped you make plans to adopt a rescue dog. There are so many out there who need good homes that will be a good, loyal friend and protector in your life. They will soon become your best buddy and by your side every day. If you have found value in this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to regularly watch my videos. I also have a shop where you can buy things for your dog that helps me pay for the cost of my channel. And if you would like to get my videos in your inbox every month, please go to the link below in the description. That takes you to my website. A window will pop up as soon as you start scrolling, and you can put in your information to get on my mailing list. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now.